So, you want to bag your BMW 3 Series. Hello and welcome to another video, guys. We are back and now we have another BMW. This is actually a BMW F30. It's a 3 Series 320D, so diesel engine to, but we're not gonna talk about the engine. So it is the F chassis. As you may have known, meron tayong mga E46, E36, E90. Ito naman yung F30. And then we have the G Series, yung mga bagong 3 Series ngayon. So, the BMW naming is quite confusing. Pero, something is very unique for this car. This is actually a car na ginawa ni Carporn Racing 8 years ago. Back in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. This is a car with a long heritage. 2013, 2014 ito ginawa. And the parts here are still, kung ano yung, some parts, well, not all, some parts we reused kasi okay pa siya. So this is almost a decade of air suspension, and although, yeah, the cars are a bit rough now, so that's why it was sent to us by the owner. Thank you, sir, sa pagtitiwala. As you can see, ang ganda ng drop ng kotse. All BMWs are really good at yung drop nila maganda. 19s tayo na ginamit with DPE, old school. DPE, Dynamic Performance Engineering, was back then. One of the famous wheel companies na wala na ngayon, or I don't know if they're not active anymore. 8 years, 8 years of air suspension, solid work. Now, after 8 years, ano nangyari? Of course, there are some things that you need to replace. We replaced the shocks, shock mount, airbag sa unahan, airbag sa likod okay pa, shock sa unahan okay pa, pero shock sa likod sira na, valve hindi na rin pwede, and a pump, 2 pumps actually hindi na pwede. So, this is going to be a refurbishing project for us, but it's actually done now. Na-refurbish na namin, and the car feels great. So, we're going to discuss the under chassis if you're curious. Okay? To get a BMW, ganito, mag-bag niyan, kotseng yan. So, you want to bag this car, listen up. So, subscribe to the channel, please support the cause, and going to get technical and educational as we discuss, as we lift up the car, see the details, and let's talk about all the things that we want to talk about the BMW F30. Alright, see you. So hello and welcome sa front side na suspensions ng BMW F30 320D. Right out of the bat, we have a McPherson type strut. Kita nyo naman sa BN, napakaluwag. As you can see, there's a big circular cavity sa ating wheel well that will actually house us a very good space for airbags. So you can do slim, fat bags, whatever you want. And McPherson type strut siya. So ano nga ulit ang McPherson type strut? Ibig sabihin ng McPherson strut is pumipihit yung shocks pag umiikot yung manibela. When we turn the steering wheel, as you can see, we're turning it now. The shocks turn with it. Yan ang McPherson strut. Okay, it pivots on that axis sa taas. Pumipihit siya doon sa gitnang yan. So gumagalaw yung shock itself. Tama, nagpakita na yung fitting. So that's something you need to worry about. Kailangan mo sundin yung brake lines para maganda ang iyong experience with the air suspension. So, one thing to note about the BMW F Series na suspension is hindi mo siya pwedeng lagyan ng height sensors sa unahan. Hindi talaga pwede. I mean, before naka-height sensors to, this came from Carporn Racing before, pero they put it on the stab link, which I don't like. Okay, balik. Full turn sa kabila. Lahat ng arms niya gumagalaw. So let me show you. I'm gonna point something. Lahat ng mga to gumagalaw. Lahat ng arms sa ilalim gumagalaw. So in that sense, hindi mo siya malalagyan ng height sensors kasi mababali lang yung height sensors natin. So anyway, that being said, yun lang naman. Wala naman tayong kailangan problemahin at i-worry about dito sa unahan ng BMW. Medyo maluwag naman. Sorry, I was checking everything beforehand because this is part of our final checking. I do the checking live. So, naka-document lahat ng pag-check ko. Wala naman ako napapansin so far. That's going to be it for now for the front. Okay, nga pala, one thing to note sa unahan ulit. Sorry, nalimutan ko sabihin. We are actually using Arex air struts here. Kasi sabi ko sa inyo, di ba, galing ito sa Carporn Racing. So, they used Arex air struts. So, coilover siya na may sariling airbags na. So, that will give him maximum performance for its damping, its feel. So, mas premium din siya tingnan kasi nga, Arex. Okay? Sorry, hindi ko nasabi. Yun lang naman. Moving to the back. Okay, welcome sa likod ng kotse. We're actually looking at the triple bellow bag ng Arex right there. As you can see, divorce spring siya. Yes, we have the shocks here and we have the airbag there on the left side. And you're looking at a triple bellow bag kasi tatlo yung bilbil niya. Okay? Triple convoluted bag ang tawag din sa ibang terms if you're a very technical person. So we are sporting Arex as I've showed you. Arex has adjustable damping, so that's good enough for your daily use ng iyong airbags. So ayun yung adjustment niya sa taas. Okay? Anong sasabi natin sa likod ng BMW F30 na rear suspension? It's actually an auto-camber multi-link suspension. Very famous yan sa BMW lineup. So, meron tayong camber arm sa taas here. Okay? Pointing it here. Can't show you everything kasi we have limited space. Okay? Multi-link suspension siya sa likod. We have the stub link here. We have the camber arm here. We have the tow arm right there. So, multiple links. Tapos nag-auto camber. Yan. Ano ang translation yan into real life? Ang translation yan is maganda ang ride ng kotse. Very nice ride talaga. So, one thing to note, kailangan mong iwasan lagi for all BMWs, you need to be wary of your trail arm or your tow arm. Yung rear tow arm mo, sobrang lapit niyan sa airbags. Okay? I cannot stress this enough. I can barely fit my finger there. Sobrang sikip. Ito yung laging biktima or laging pumapatay sa mga bag sa likod ng mga BM. That's why they're very notorious to killing the airbags of BMWs sa likod. So, okay? Yun lang naman na kailangan tandaan. Remember, tow arm sa likod is an enemy of the air suspension ng pag nasa BMW ang pinag-uusapan natin. So this is a plug-and-play airbag installation for Arex, from Arex rather. So, side note, matagal na tong bags na to. It's been here for a while. This is around 7 years. So, it's still running. Okay pa rin. Maganda pa rin ang seal ng airbag niya. High quality bags, high quality performance. So, take it with a grain of salt, but I'm very happy with this BMW's rear suspension. Maganda rin ang ride niya. Bago yung shocks niya sa likod, I changed it to an Arex na adjustable pa rin. After that, yun lang naman. Just have to be really careful about this tow arm sa likod. Okay? Let's go to the backside. So welcome sa trunk ng ating BMW F30 320D. We are actually sporting a reverse-mounted system and utilizing the exo mounts. Okay, what are exo mounts? Papakita ko sa inyo. Exo mounts are the brackets you see here. So it's sporting an AccuAir tank. Of course, galing to kay Carporn dati. We're actually sporting a AccuAir 5-gallon tank. Isang pump natin na black, okay? So yung luma niyang pump hindi na pwede, sobrang deads na. Bagong fitment system. And we have also changed a valve block na bago kasi hindi na pwedeng gamitin yung dating valve dahil lustred na yung mga fittings niya. So, these are the endo, or rather, these are the exo mounts, itong mga bracket na black na ito. These are brackets, external brackets that you can mount your system to it with the tank. So, isipin nyo yung last time we talked about the endo, ito naman, exo, meaning outside, from outside. So, we're clamping brackets from outside so you can do stuff like this na inverted. Nasa taas yung tangke, hindi sa flooring. Okay? Yun lang naman yung kagandahan dito. At saka syempre, if you look closely do sa pump natin, we have actually rubber dampers on that bushing right there. I'm gonna zoom into the pump real quick. So yan yung pump natin, and that will actually give you a better damping. Better vibration damping ng pump. Kasi pumps vibrate actually, if you might know. And if you will see, okay, it really helps. It allows the pump to shake and dampens that vibration. Pero, anong downside ng exo mount system? It's that you can't really do anything about the noise. The noise will still be there. So, as you can see, malinis ang gawa ng boys. Thank you sa inyo for providing us a clean install. Sobrang linis niya compared dun sa dating setup, which was 7 years ago. It done its job. So, props to Carporn for providing a very good air suspension that will last years. Now, nothing lasts forever, so we need to refurbish everything, and now it's gonna last you another 7 years or so. So yun lang naman, trunk space, you save a lot because you reverse mounted it. You can actually access the bottom part easily. Now, here's a good compromise, pero I don't like putting holes on your chassis. So, it's up to you what you want to do for your setup. But this is clean, this is very clean. I might do something similar to my cars, but for now, yan lang muna. Okay? let's drop the car. Let's discuss kung ano yung mga final thoughts ko dito sa coaching to. Okay, see you in a bit. So, welcome back. Naibaba na natin yung kotse. So, as you can see, as you may have known, medyo madali naman yung unahan natin, pero sobrang hirap ng likod ng BM. So, let's actually raise up the car. We're controlling the system with the Fitment Engineering Management System. Fitment AMS, as I like to call it. We can still raise up the rear. Okay, we're still charging air. Taas natin later pag puno na yung hangin. So, binawasan ko yung pressure ng tanking to, nung tangke ng coaching to, kasi isa na lang yung pump niya. So, 175 PSI, 200 PSI dati. 5 gallon pa naman siya. Tapos dalawang pump before. So, switching to a single pump. Kita nyo naman sa likod kanina, isa na lang ang pump niya. Okay, so 7 years of air suspension. What was the damage? Broken shocks on the rear, broken shock mount on the front, broken bags, sira na yung valves and pumps. So, since car porn closed down already, we were the ones that rescued the car and brought it back to life. So, if you're interested, actually, the car's for sale. That's the reason why the owner is actually here and the car's here, because the owner wants to sell the car. Of course, ayaw niyang ibenta yung kotse ng in bad condition. And that, I think that is in good faith and that is good. If you will buy this car, if you will be interested to buy this car, I can assure you, our quality has transcended over this car and it has been refreshed. The air suspension, if you're going to buy the car, the warranty and the services will pass on to you. So, if air suspension ang worry mo sa coaching to, and if ever you like it, don't worry about it, we got you. So, I'm lifting it up way more than it should. Yan yung maximum air up niya. Okay, let's drop the car now. Okay, the car looks great, as all BMWs. Are BMWs great platforms for stance? Heck fucking yes, it is. So, those are the things that you need to know about the BMW F30. Mahirap ba siyang gawin? Medium, slight. Very similar siya sa E90, if you would like to know that. My favorite platform, my favorite BMW 3 Series is the E90 because they sit so low on the ground, nakatak yung wheels sa likod. It's awesome. I hope the owner will enjoy the car before he sells it totally. And I hope the new owner of this car will enjoy the car kasi the ride's nice. Yun din pala kailangan ko sabihin. Maganda ride ng mga BM. Great car, great platform. Affordable now as the F series is actually exiting and the G series will be now coming in. If you're looking for a stance car, BMW. So you want to bag your car. So you want to bag your BMW F30. This is how. And if you have questions, call me up, message me. If we're not gonna build your car, let them watch this video and they should learn how to do it properly. We're not the best, but we are doing our best to be the best. So anyway, that's going to be it for now. I have a visitor now coming in, Marian Bandin. And we'll see you on the next episode of So You Want to Bag Your Car. We have an FJ Cruiser. Holy shit, di ba? And we have so many other cars. Holy shit. Sumabit si Marian. So anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for supporting us. We have never been this confident about our audience. We love you guys. And I am actually having fun shooting videos for you and doing content like these. It's an amazing journey to be in. Thank you for watching. It's been Cal from Fitment Engineering and you're watching Fitment TV. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. Hi. Boom, boom, boom. Tama ka?